All right, so I'm out here with my backhoe today, and I'm going to be adding hydraulic fluid to the hydraulic reservoir. Let me show you a couple things on this backhoe. Again, this is a 2001 New Holland LB75B. I have actually never needed to add hydraulic fluid to it. So this is the first time that I'm going to be adding hydraulic fluid, and let me show you some of the things that you need to look at. So on the side of the backhoe here, you have your sight glass. Now, on mine, this was completely oxidized, but it actually looked like it was full because on your sight glass, you can see this little, three-pointed piece here. That's the metal. And then as you put hydraulic fluid in here, it fills up. Well, the problem I had was it was so cloudy that I thought that was the hydraulic fluid and that the hydraulic fluid was over the sight glass. So I thought I was good because it looked like I could tell the level. Well, really, I couldn't. The cloudiness just was fooling, and it really looked like it had hydraulic fluid in there, and it didn't. So I got a screwdriver actually and scraped off the top layer of this to find out there is no hydraulic fluid that comes up that high. So the sight glass now shows no hydraulic fluid to this level. Now I'm going to come back and clean this up because these are about 50 bucks, and just because this is hazy, I don't want to have to replace that yet. But if you need to replace it, you just get you I think it was a 1 9/16 wrench, and you can take that off and it just screws out and you just put it back in. It just replaces pretty easy. But it's about finding them. Dealers don't have them in stock, so you have to order them online, and they are about $50. So it's up to you. But to put hydraulic fluid in this machine, I've already came out here and prepared for this. You have this breather that says here, and if you look at it, it says vandalism proof air breather. Well, this is also the cap. So for me to get this off, I had to actually get a pair of channel locks and squeeze this cap so that I could get it to unscrew. And I'll show you what it looks like here. But there is a tool that's actually made specifically to get this vandalism proof breather off. So there's a tool that's like a square wrench that goes in here, but it's very thin. You can't just get a regular 2-inch wrench and go in here at it, or you can't really get an adjustable wrench in here either, because it's actually, when it's screwed down, there's not much room here. So there's a special tool that they have that you slide in here, but guess what? I didn't get one with my tractor, and getting one of those, again, is hard to do unless you order it online. Then you wait about a week to get it. So I looked at this part number online to see what this was about, and basically what it is this cap on the outside slips around the breather. So if this is on tight and you're just trying to unscrew it from this part, it just basically is designed to slip and not let it unscrew. Well, to defeat that, I just squeezed it, and that allowed me to get it off. As you can see, it's just plastic threaded anyway, and it looks like this one probably needs to be replaced in the near future. Also, there is usually a screen here when you fill this up that's supposed to keep anything from falling into the tank here. It doesn't even have it. I'm going to end up just replacing this whole piece. It's like 200 bucks, I think. So anyways, that's how you get it off, and this is where you fill this reservoir with hydraulic fluid. So I got 5 gallons of hydraulic fluid. I'm going to put it in here, and we're going to see if I can actually get it to show me that in the sight glass. All right, so I stopped putting in hydraulic fluid so you could see what the sight glass is supposed to show. As you can see here, there's the hydraulic fluid right about in the middle of the sight glass. And from what I understand, that's normal. That's about the level you want it. You don't want it to be completely showing the whole sight glass full, but you don't want it empty either, because then you're low. So basically the sight glass is put in a location that says if you're in the middle of the sight glass, you should be good and have enough hydraulic fluid in your reservoir to cover all of your hydraulics and then some. So that's it. I use the funnel. It's definitely good to use the funnel, and even with a funnel, as you can see, I spilt some of that 5-gallon bucket because, well, it's a 5-gallon bucket. But that's it. And then now I'm going to put this cap back on the reservoir, and that's it. It's full. Your hydraulic filter is actually underneath the transmission. So basically right about here under this tractor, and you need to change that. I think it says every 500 hours or every 600 hours is recommended, and then I think you change the fluid every 1200 hours, something like that on this tractor. Of course, refer to your manual to make sure those numbers are right, but I think that's what mine said. Anyways, I hope this was helpful. Thank y'all for watching. Take care.